we started recently to rent property out seasonally, and that's working out perfectly for us. So this is a great experience, and that's how we've been doing it and how we are.
You mentioned seasonal rentals. You don't see too much seasonal rentals in the Tampa Bay marketplace, but you're doing some seasonal rentals as well?
So as Jim Rohn would say, you don't bring your needs to the marketplace. No, you bring your knowledge, your skills, your creativity. And back then, when we didn't have any money or very little money, basically all we had was the eagerness to acquire more knowledge, to become more skillful, and we did have a lot of creativity. That's exactly why and how we started to rent out our properties short term back when it was a weird thing to do, because we needed to maximize the income of the few properties that we had.
This, I think, is a niche of the market that is definitely picking up. Mm-hmm. We're using different websites, different platforms to advertise our properties on, and even checking back a few months ago, you can see the numbers of properties available on the market that are just picking up constantly. So it is something that is really going on.
And it is exactly through this resourcefulness of ours, built through the years, that we were able to transform, to convert our weaknesses into strengths. And this is what often sets apart immigrants. But beside all this creativity of ours, that it is at the base of the very services that we offer, is what can be of most value to you.
So feel free to give us a call to figure out what solution we can come up with together. You can reach us at 727-366-6916.
So we were ahead of the curve, not because we were the smartest one, not because we had more money than others, that's for sure. We were ahead of the curve simply because we had to. For example, the first time that we tried out vacation rentals, short-term rentals, we did it 4 bedrooms in our own home. It was a house that we acquired through a lease option, taking over basically the payments on the loan on that property. And originally it was rented out long term. Then we decided that we would have stopped paying rent in the unit of a triplex that we were renting, and we would have moved into that house at least to build some equity through the payments we were making. And then we said, why don't we try to reduce our expenses by renting out 2 of the 3 bedrooms that we had in our house, in our home. And as we started to do that, we saw that we tasted for the first time financial freedom, because through the income that we were generating with 1 bedroom, we were covering the cost of our expenses, to cover the mortgage and pay electricity and water. And with the 2nd bedroom, we were actually making profit. So that's how we tasted for the first time financial freedom. And after that we said, okay, since this is working, why don't we try to rent out one of our long-term properties? And instead of just renting out the whole house, which was kind of scary because although we are in a very touristic area, that property particularly was in Clearwater, we weren't sure that we would have rented it consistently, frequently enough. So we created, it was another property, it was 3 bedrooms, 1.5 bathroom with a half bathroom in the garage. So we created 5 listings for that single property. We had 1 listing for the whole house. We had 1 listing for each one of the 3 bedrooms, and we had a listing where we had 2 bedrooms combined and a single one separately, something like this. Like, we were as creative as we could be. We had up to 3 groups of people in the same house, things that today aren't even legal anymore, I guess, at least in this county. But again, creativity set us apart. It was the necessity to make things work. And maybe I'll tell you in another video how we acquired that property. Originally, even that was acquired through a lease option. Then we sold part of the option of the upside, because even that was subject to the remaining balance of the loan. and it became a joint venture, a partnership with a friend of ours. And we went from making $200 net per month by renting it long term to making $700 net per month without any of our money. It was us, but I'll tell you in another video. Or maybe ask me in the comment if you want to know about it. I'll be happy to tell you more about it because it's something I'm very proud of.
This video has been brought to you
By us at
Real Estate Helpful Solutions.
We Buy Houses, helping people.
To find out more about how we can be of help, text or call us at 727-366-6916 or send us an email at the email address you see in the photo.
So it was through our resourcefulness. I che la fago, dai! I can do this. Resourcefulness. Okay. Freaking foreigner. So it was through. Oh yeah, and with all due respect, if you have something to say about immigrants, like they're here to steal the American dream, let's just think about where your grandparents are from. Because unless you're a native, you are an offspring of an immigrant.
People haven't plotted and schemed the last 40 years saying if I could just get to Poland, everything would be okay. No, everybody wants to come to America. Why? Everything's available here.
And you came over from, what was it, Italy?
I'm from Italy, the north part, right about Tuscany.
And so what drew you to America? Was it chase the American dream, start a business? I mean, what got you to the
Yes,
States?
that's correct. I was working as a waiter. That's how I got to meet my wife around Europe. I thought that was the only way for me to travel.
I answer phone calls, I write the letters.
I'm very proud of them.
And they've taken some
They've
action
taken
here.
action. That's why I'm so proud of them, is because they listen.
Everybody wants to come to America. Why? Everything's available here. All the books you need, all the sermons you need, all the churches you need, all the schools you need, all the instruction you need, all the inspiration you need, all the capital you need, all the markets you need, all the challenge you need, all the information you need, all the seminars you need. Everything's available here. This is America. So number one, let's be thankful for what we already have.
So to find out more about us, feel free to browse around our website, visit our Facebook page or YouTube channel, or just give us a call at 727-366-6916.